Man, this was me at my lowest, but I needed this moment. Yeah, I needed this moment to realize that nobody is really ride or die.
I've been trying to contact you. I've been trying to get in touch with you. You ain't called back. You ain't text. You ain't did nothing. But you asking what's wrong with me?
I already made up my mind. My time in LA has come to an end. I'm about to go on a crazy 12-month stretch of doing nothing but running up a bag. Then I'm packing my shit and I'm moving to New York.
I can never fold, I can never break. Back against the ropes, I endure the pain. I'm asking, could you pray for me? Yeah. I'm asking, could you pray for me? Never broke the code, I stand on my name. Even in the cold, I walk through the rain. I'm asking, could you pray for me? I'm asking, could you pray for me? Yeah. Been through the rain, I ain't have a cold on.
Hey man, listen. Before we even get started, I just gotta let y'all know that old DJ, man, buddy gone. You know that happy-go-lucky, always trying to keep the peace DJ? Yeah, it's a wrap with all that. See, I watched the people I love the most turn their back on me when I was at my lowest. So now, I got no choice but to be on demon time. Man, let's get into it. Man, alright, so peep game. Look, since the feds raided my trucking office, I knew I had to get a lawyer involved. But the messed up part about the whole thing is, they also froze my bank account, so that left me with no money to pay for one. So I had no other choice but to reach out to my homie from high school, Brad. But the only problem was, Brad is a tax attorney, and the case I'm wrapped up in is criminal. So I figured he probably wouldn't know much about my case, but hey, any information he could have gave me would have worked at that moment.
Dude, DJ, you know I don't practice criminal law, dude, but from what I can see here, you're pretty screwed, pal.
Damn, bro. For real?
No, dude, not really. I'm just pulling your Yankee.
Bro, stop playing, man. This shit real.
All right, dude. What I can see here, man, I've got nothing on you, but your boy is pretty fried.
So I should be good, right? I ain't got nothing to worry about?
Yeah, bud, you're good. I mean, unless you're somehow, some way mixed up in this crap. I mean, the feds are pretty sneaky, man. So if you're involved any way, even the slightest bit, man, I mean, dude, they're sure to find out.
I was pretty disappointed leaving Brad's office, which, honestly, I don't even know why, because all he did was confirm everything I already knew. Man, things weren't looking good for me at the moment. But little did I know, shit was about to get much worse.
I know this may be hard for you, son, but you're making the right decision.
Yeah, baby, I'm in total agreement with your father. This will give you time to sort things out and get back on track. Remember, sometimes you just have to take 2 steps back to move 10 steps forward.
I ended up taking y'all advice and decided to go ahead and sign ownership of the dealership over to my parents. Like I mentioned before, man, my pops pretty much already runs the place, and then my mom's has her background in accounting, so I was pretty sure I was making the right decision. But as y'all could tell by the look I had on my face, man, I was pissed I even got myself in that situation. I guess in a moment I was feeling like, why me? I mean, I know niggas that been doing dirt for 10 plus years and never been caught. I do a little dirt for 30 days and pretty much lose everything I ever worked for. Well, all that anger and frustration was about to boil over, and unfortunately, I let it explode on the wrong person.
Now that we got that out the way, son, we need to have a real conversation.
As a matter of fact, Alicia did tell us about the cops coming to search your house while Josiah was there. What type of bullshit are you in?
Man, honestly, I'm not even in the mood to talk about that right now, and I really wish y'all would stay out of my business.
Son, we've been trying to stay out your business, but this shit has crossed the line.
Crossed the line? Man, who are you to talk about crossing the line? You left us and went to prison when we needed you the most. Now you think you can look down on me?
Oh my God, DJ.
You think you can disrespect me in my own house after all I've done for you, nigga?
After all you done for me? Nah, nigga, after all I done for you. You wouldn't be shit without me. As a matter of fact, I'm the one that put y'all in this house. Not you, me.
Get your black ass out of my face before I treat you like you not my son.
Man, that fight I had with my parents had my head all messed up. See, a part of me felt bad for even flipping out like that, But then on the other side, man, I remember the police beating on our door to take my pops to jail. So how can he try to come down on me when he put me and my moms through the same shit? See, I'm a grown ass man, bro. I don't need nobody trying to check me on my actions like I'm some shorty. I had to go to the bar to have a few drinks and cool down. But hey, what happened next, bro, I can honestly say I didn't expect. Man, when I pulled back up to the crib, I noticed all my shit was on the curb. Man, I guess my dad called himself being mad and changed the locks to his rental house and just threw all my shit out. Man, who does that? Especially knowing my damn bank account is frozen, so I can't get no hotel. Man, look, it wasn't no way I was finna sleep in that truck, so y'all should already know where I was headed. I hadn't talked to Alicia since the feds was at the house. Look, I knew she was gonna be tripping, and I just didn't want to deal with that shit. But hey, by the time I made it to her crib, it was like 2 a.m. and all them drinks I had at the bar was catching up to me. Bro, I could barely stand straight.
Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why are you even here? Look at you, like you are trash, bro. Get your deadbeat alcoholic ass out of here.
Man, calm your ass down. Fuck, man, what the fuck wrong with you anyways?
Are you serious? What the fuck is wrong with me? You the one that had the feds running up through our shit while our baby was here. Like, I've been trying to contact you. I've been trying to get in touch with you. You ain't called back. You ain't text. You ain't did nothing. But you asking what's wrong with me?
Man, bitch, you always running your mouth. God damn. Shut up sometimes. Shit.
Bitch? Nah, nigga, you the bitch. I'm the one holding everything down. Matter of fact, get the fuck out of my house.
Man, whatever. Shit, I'm tired of you ungrateful ass niggas trying to kick me out of houses that I paid for, man. Fuck.
Yeah, okay, little dick ass nigga. Go on and walk away. And to think my daughter gotta grow up knowing she got a bitch ass nigga for her daddy.
So now I know y'all thinking like, okay, this nigga just got into it with his parents. He ain't got no place to stay. And his baby mom told him he only packing 3 inches. Why is Buddy so happy? And where the hell did all this money come from? Okay, well, I'm finna tell you, but y'all gotta promise not to judge me because this shit finna get dark. I found myself in a place I never thought I'd be, and I'd do anything to never go back. Man, this was me at my lowest. Shit ain't cute, shit ain't funny. I mean, honestly, it's fucked up. But I needed this moment. Yeah, I needed this moment to realize that nobody is really ride or die. Even family. Shit, once you say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing, it's a wrap, bro. That love shit goes straight out the window. See, I was ready to give up on everything. And as embarrassing as it may be, I came really close to giving up on life. In that moment, I felt like fuck everybody. Fuck my parents, fuck Alicia, fuck all my fake friends, man. I just wanted to go. But I knew I couldn't. I knew no matter how much I wanted to quit, I couldn't. So I just sat and cried. Yeah, I'm man enough to tell y'all that I cried like a baby. But then I remember my grandmother telling me about the times when she was at her lowest. She would cry too, but then she'd wash her face and go back to work because she had kids to feed. So I knew I had to do the same thing. But it was at that moment that I also knew everything in my life was about to change. Hey man, listen, when I said my life was about to change, that's exactly what I meant. See, for the majority of this series, I've been trying to keep shit positive and live on the right side of the law. But hey, I was down bad, bro. And at that moment where my life was at, I had no choice but to revert back to my old hustling ways. So I'm finally finna go ahead and give y'all the sauce about this scamming shit and show you how I ran up 50K in just a few days.
Bank moves is, you might have a banking account with no money in it. I put $5,000 to $10,000 to $15,000 in the account. You're not at risk, I'm not at risk. The bank is at risk, but I'ma tell you, after we do this account, just report your shit stolen.
So the first thing I did was my research. I had no idea there were so many different types of scams out there. I mean, you got the big elaborate ass scams like Hush Puppy, and then you got the small low key, small risk, small reward scams. Well, I chose the one right in the middle, credit card skimming. So once I knew what my move was, it was time to go find my supplies. So the first and most important thing I needed was a card reader, but not just any card reader. See, it had to be Bluetooth, but you'll see why later. Then of course I needed a few blank cards. See, it's super common nowadays for the cards to have the smart chip in them, so that's no big concern. Then last and most certainly not least, my card embossing machine. Man, can y'all believe all this shit was on Amazon? Almost $400 later and I was in the game. Now I was ready to make some money. Alright, so look, we're gonna keep this shit straight and to the point. Y'all remember that gas station from last episode where Buddy was talking crazy? Well, that was my first target. See, while I was in there, I noticed one of the registers had a wireless card scanner, just like the one I had ordered. So all I had to do was figure out how to distract his ass long enough to swap out the scanner for mine. After complaining about the gas pump not working, he finally brought his lazy ass out there to see what I was talking about. I paid one of the smokers that's always hanging around back $7 to make the swap while Buddy had his back turned. Once the swap was made, man, all I had to do was post up in the parking lot next door and wait for somebody to swipe their card. As soon as they did, all their information came straight to my computer. I repeated this same method at like 6 other gas stations in the city. I tried to make sure I went to the most upscale areas where all the money would be at. I built a whole database of card information and got straight to work. I swear I didn't leave the lab for at least 2 days. Now I gotta be honest though, I did do a little splurging on myself. The nigga been going through it. But I also did make some smart moves with the money as well. See, I went and signed the 12-month lease at this small mechanic shop in the hood. I finally had to accept the fact that, hey, maybe I'm not meant to own a car dealership. It's just not for me. But say, buying and flipping them bitches, yeah, that's what I was made for. I also rented out a nice ass crib because it ain't no way I could stay in that dirty ass motel any longer. I already made up my mind. My time in LA has come to an end. I'm about to go on a crazy 12-month stretch of doing nothing but running up a bag. Then I'm packing my shit and I'm moving to New York.